In this lesson, we're going to look at one of the ways we're going to escape the headlock. And we're going to leave the second headlock escape for the next lesson, which will be a little bit more important in this one. But this is something that can happen. Basically, we've got to look at the two different ways that my partner's legs will be, the configurations of his legs when he's doing the headlock. They'll either be one way where he's got my head and they're this way, so I haven't got a very good chance to get a good solid hook in. His leg may even be down where I can't get a hook. If his legs were the other way and he was more, switch your base, and he was more belly down, we might be able to get this hook over and start getting his back. But when his legs are this way, what we're going to do here is I try to get his back, I'm figuring I can't, I move my hip away, withdraw my right knee under my body, bring my hand out and post, sit him up and just walk him this way. Because of the way his legs were, he can't stop me turning him that direction. The danger at this point is that he hauls me over and we end up back where we were. He immediately posts out, so he can't haul me over. He tries to, I can't go over there. Right foot over, establish a good strong side mount. Right foot pulled in tight. Left leg near his head. He's still got my head. Left hand on his neck. My wrist on his neck. The other hand through on top of that wrist. Now, let's not pull our head away. Instead, try and do a handstand on the left wrist. Yes. So I'm trying to put all of my weight down on this arm and do a handstand. The usual mistake here is that people try to pull away. So all my weight down and forward and it's coming off my legs and his grip will break, exposing him for arm bars and so forth. The other important thing is the angle. His arm is flexible this way, flexible over here. But if he takes it around in a circle, the point where it has the least flexibility, right here, that's the angle I want to drive on. So when we grab here, and I do this, don't drive in this direction. It's somewhere over here where he's the least flexible. Let's do that again. The whole thing. So, he has my head. His legs are in such a way that I can't get a good hook in. I'd rather get his back. We'll cover that in our next lesson. But this is what happens. We walk our feet away, swap our legs, put my head on the ground, allow me to suck my right arm out. Use that to push up and walk him left and dump him down. From here, I post out with my right hand so he can't pull me over, establish the side mount, establish my frame on his neck, and drive into him and lean down to break the grip and expose his arm for an attack. So that's an attack where we get, once again, we're going to our knees, and that's been our theme the last couple of escapes. We're going to our knees from a headlock.
So that particular headlock attack is usually something you'd see by people who are less skilled. It's kind of a schoolyard attack. It's maybe someone who's had some judo in high school, something like that. They remember that hold. And there's different ways of getting it, and later on in the curriculum we'll be showing some better ways and some stronger holds. Where we're showing the escape from here is a little bit of a weak hold. I went for his head. I didn't really have his full arm across my body. I kind of just had his head and I was squeezing. And so we're showing an escape for that. And then when you practice that with your partner, once you get the move, you don't have to squeeze too tight on your head because it can kind of put a lot of pressure on your ears. Just get the feeling of it and know in future lessons we'll start to deal with what about when it's tighter and tighter and deeper.